Well, just 1 week from the Indianapolis 500, is there anything more important in the month of May, the Memorial Day weekend? Well, maybe a few notches below that is tomatoes. Planting tomatoes, because it's a Hoosier tradition, almost a competition with your neighbors or your friends who can grow the best tomato. So it can get pretty spirited. So here I'm going to give you a bunch of tips about properly taking care of your tomatoes. Now, planting the tomatoes are a vine, so different than pretty much anything else in the vegetable and fruit. So by planting it really deep, this will actually root along that vine. So you can't normally obviously do that with anything else. So when you're going to plant a tomato, we want to strip all the lower leaves off here, just like this. And we're going to plant this thing as deep as we can get it. So I've kind of made a little hole there. And we plant that thing just like that. And then that way it will root along there, because the problem sometimes with tomatoes is a consistent moisture. And that's how you get that blossom end rot, which is that soft spot in the bottom of the fruit. So this kind of helps. The other thing that helps, I would either use, this is a great product, Biotone, and you mix a little bit of that in with the soil, great for root development. As far as fertilization, you want a fertilizer that has calcium in it, because same thing with the calcium, that helps even out that moisture that prevents blossom end rot. So that takes care of that. So the watering itself, you have to look at a plant. People tend to either overwater, and especially when people are trying to grow them in containers. A lot of people have smaller spaces, but they look at the plant in the afternoon and it's all wilted down, so get out the hose and dump it on there. Well, the tomato plant naturally does that to protect itself from the sun. So you look at your plant in the morning, if it's wilted over, that's when you water it, okay? So, and especially like say in a container that holds water, you have to be really careful. Other thing, sometimes people get blossoms that they don't produce fruit. In enclosed spaces, these self-pollinate, and generally by the wind, occasionally by bees as well. But if it's in a really enclosed space where there's real low wind, you might have to help it along. So very simple, you can take a pin, and where that little blossom is, you just kind of tap it a little bit. Low humidity days are the best. The other way you can do it, actually, which I think is actually with your neighbor, is a little bit of psychological warfare. You can take a electric toothbrush, put on the vibrate, and just hold it against there, and that produces enough to kind of move some of that pollen around. But at the same time, you could do this, and then just kind of keep doing that and go plant to plant. Freak out the neighbor, all right? So we have that. So that'll take care of. As far as pests and different things, insecticidal soap, aphids is a big problem. And the last thing, this is too small. Get the biggest plant ring you can get, and don't put them too close together. 2 to 3 foot apart, and you're going to be a Hoosier hero on tomatoes.